Whenever you're ready, India.
Okay, perfect. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'd like to thank you so much for making time for this important conference today. My name is India Harville, and I use she and her pronouns. My visual description: I am a Black, medium brown skinned, cisgendered, queer woman. I have long black locks. Some of them are up in a ponytail, and the rest are down. I'm wearing a red shirt and black pants, and my background is a white wall with two paintings of Black families. I'm going to share a few of my access needs for today before we get started. An access need is just anything you need to participate more fully in an activity. I have a migraine today, and I may slur some of my words, so just bear with me. And my spouse is going to run my slide deck to support my access. So before we get started, I will share on this title slide, there is an image of the Embrace Body logo. It's a white S-shaped line with a heart on top. And the text says, Embrace Body, healing rooted in magic, and it's enclosed in a white circle. So the title of my presentation today is Embracing All of Us, Making Space for Disabled QT BIPOC in Our Community. And I'm going to start off by asking you all a question. Have you ever had an experience where you felt accepted in every way that you were showing up? Where people loved even the parts of you that you don't think are lovable? When the parts of you that most want to hide were seen and appreciated, maybe even celebrated. Where everything about who you are, your race, your gender, your sexuality, your disabilities, even your faults, was lovingly embraced. Unfortunately, most people say they've never experienced that, but I've been fortunate enough to experience it several times. I'm going to share an example in just a moment. Next slide. On this slide, there's a picture of me and my dance buddy, Richard Paz. Richard is a Mexican deaf dancer. He's wearing a black shirt, black leg warmers, gray shorts. We're in the dance studio, and I'm seated in my manual wheelchair. I'm wearing a black shirt and black pants. Y'all, they have this cool tie-dye pattern at the bottom. They kind of bell bottoms. I just love them, so I'm going to shout them out a bit. I got on some matching funky tie-dye gloves. It was a mood, okay? And Richard is standing and leaning his body against my shoulder, and our heads are resting on each other. This photo was taken at a danceability teacher certification, where we were learning to teach dance to disabled people. And this training was actually the second time that I've ever had that embodied experience of being totally accepted, which is rare, especially as a multiply marginalized, multiply disabled dancer. In that training, whenever I was only able to move just a finger, I have intermittent paralysis. Someone would come and do a little finger dance with me. Or maybe they would make my movements in a larger scale in their body. They stayed in relationship with me, which might sound simple, but it wasn't happening in all of my other dance spaces. It actually made me feel seen. The ways that my body was showing up were not viewed as a problem. Again, in other places that had been problematized, but instead my body was viewed as enhancing the space. That was revolutionary for me. I cannot tell you how healing it was for me to feel like I was valuable, like I mattered, like I belonged. Like I didn't even know how badly I needed that. That's not why I was there, right? I came